thing you have to give Kartel them for although Kartel a big man, him can go see in a citizen now still and do him thing. One thing though, him have a body at work. So the body at work make him can perform up to this day right now.
MC nothing, you're biased man. Me know say a Vybzkartel are your boss still now you have to pick up him. But you can't compare Vybzkartel with Seanpaul and Shaggy. Cause what Seanpaul and Shaggy have done, Vybzkartel reach half of that yet.
Remember say Allah save Squash from Alkaline. Kick back and stay so. Is that true? Like a Squash the Chronicle the step in a war make Alkaline refuse to reply or what?
Yeah. So your eyes will look like that forever?
Well, it's something that dissolves over time, you know, so when it dissolves over time, it just shut it back.
This is it. It's showtime.
If I review, make sure say you Wally Smalley Dan. Him review them accurate when everybody wrong. You're watching them and you don't know say high voltage they represent for Malidan TV. And Orange and Kiwi.
Styling thing, never fair. Anybody can get it to me and bring the business.
Welcome to Malidan TV with a review god. Viewers and subscribers, people from all walks of life, people from the four corners of the earth. If them violate them, get hurt. In a real life, we not do media badness. Watch your style, you know. You know I have a couple of things to share with you people already. You don't know Sadiki, the snowman. For those who know Sadiki, know who I'm talking about. This is another veteran from the streets of dancehall. We know dancehall like that. We tried with the artists them. We see a lot, saw a lot, experience a lot in dancehall also. Sadiki is pointing out some important things about Vybzkartel that we're going to tap into just now, so stick around for that. That's not the only thing. I'm 100% sure at this point there's some Gaza fans in the media who are going to be mad at this video and the clippings that I'm about to share. This man is pointing out that Vybzkartel, the Gaza boss, the world boss, is not on Shaggy's and Seanpaul's level. Nowhere in dancehall or out there in the world. And I'm like, damn, this one is gonna hurt a lot. That's not where we're gonna stop, viewers and sub. Also, there's this brother who is pointing out that when this lyrical confrontation was happening out here in the media with Alkaline and Squash, the man has said I have a man who stepped up to the pier, stepping at the wire. And because of that man, Alkaline ran like a thief. And the person that he's referring to that stepped into the war is Chronicler, Panicler, where Malidan kick up and box up with you out here. And you want to tell me say Alkaline run from Chronicler. You know I have also a bonus clippings that I want to tap into because there's this man who is pointing out that any one of you fans out here, especially the man them, who are tattooing artist name and brand on their body like the Vendetta, like the one side, like the Gaza, like the 6, like the 7 and the 8 and the 9 and the 10. Yeah, the man has said, I'm gonna have some big fish on our wheel. On a straight. Oh, you fear put man brand and man name in your skin. I say you love man. People, that's the bonus clippings. I'm gonna tap in. I really wanna tap into that one. Because I realize there's a lot of mans out here in the media who are acting as if them and the artist is going to bed at night. Listen to me, viewers and sub. We're gonna start the video with Sadiki, the snowman. Not the rain man, the snowman.
Brother, for one thing you have to give Kartel them for although Kartel a big man, him can go see in a citizen now still and do him thing. One thing though, him have a body at work. So the body at work make him can perform up to this day right now.
And that's something that I spoke about recently in the media, Sadiki. That Vybzkartel and like the likes of Alkaline them and Mavado them can't stop worry about its song. When a its song do forward to the career in this, you know, today's dancehall in 2025, 2026, name it 2027 and beyond, that's just an addition to the greatness that these mans already create in, you know, in their career or in their catalog. You dig? And it's just the truth. That's the reason why Kartel can forward out of prison and just jump back in a dancehall as if he never left dancehall because the legacy live on. Remember Mavado did do a song about legacy. Yeah. We not talk champagne or NEC. The legacy will keep the artists them living and keep them going. These mans don't have to find another hit song to get another bookings or another lookings or even a cookings.
But I'm not saying that. I'm saying these young artists nowadays, man, you not going like Yankee at that. You don't want to be Yankee. You not paint nail. You not DJ one thing. You don't want every girl suck wood. You know every girl
Not much bad, not much bad.
Just have to try and educate the younger one them. Because right now, Thomas Jamaica thing, a garbage rag, you know.
Real talk, Sadiki, real talk, my general. No joke, that's just the truth. That's facts, people. The man is not lying. The younger youths, them stray from the blueprint of dancehall, including the younger producers, them too. The man, them stray from the drum and the bass and the treble. These mans are trying to be Americans. And Sadiki is pointing out, I don't know what man is doing out here with bubbles in their ear and also putting on nails. And you know, the nail polish, name it, wearing some feminine type of clothes and stuff from like being a dancehall artist, that's weird. The world is not used to that, and that's the reason why the patriots, meaning the fans who consume dancehall, they're looking at dancehall sideways these days, especially when they look at the younger artists them, the younger talent them. Think about it. The older set of artists them just got their visa reinstated, and if you see and you're paying attention, hombre, don't lie, talk the truth. The older artists them take over dancehall again. The older artists them get the whole of the bookings out there in the world. The older artists them travel. The older artists them sell out them arena them and the marina them and the concert them, just name it in the stadium them. The older artists them keep them own show and them thing there and ting and ting and ting and ting and ting and a bag of thing. Sadiki, I talk the thing.
We don't know more good musician, no more man, them a try get out live bands in a dance now. Them a say tracks them a deal. Or if you cut out live bands in a dance hall, you hear that?
Sadiki, but I hear general, where you just point out about Vybz Kartel, say Kartel have a legacy out here. And with Kartel legacy, you know that Vybz Kartel legacy is not no normal legacy in dancehall. And if Vybz Kartel, who is such a big influence and such a leader in our dancehall space, we talk music the way how it is and the way how it's going and how it has been going for how many decades now, it's just the truth. Kartel have that influence, and Kartel is telling the world, broski, that we don't have to use any bands. So what do you think that the others are gonna start doing? And how do you think that the bigger promoters, them and producers and name it? Like, think about it. Kartel, Kartel where them give dancehall, the king of dancehall, put it that way. He's saying that we don't need bands, you can use tracks. Like, bro, let that soak in. A Kartel said that, Kartel, we are get the bookings them. We are go real wide with 20,000 and 15 and 14 and 10 and 19 and 18,000 people out there in the world. I'm not talking about Jamaica, I'm not talking about Freedom Street over Stadium. I'm talking about out there in England. I'm talking about America. I'm talking about in Europe, all these places where Kartel is going to perform. Kartel is using tracks, and he's telling the world that dancehall don't need bands. Alkaline say a bands we deal with. Double, meaning. People, you cannot drop and eliminate the bands out of dancehall, but that's where dancehall is going. It's sad to say, it's gonna be tracks. And if you pay attention the other day in Malton, when the mans them are there performing, the Skeng, the Tommy Lee, name it, bro, scheme, the man them are using tracks.
You have to have rough cut them and drop the thing, them and do the thing, dog.
But the younger generation really have a problem with it, though. Most of the younger generation.
Oh, the younger generation are Jerry Springer,
But no, me I thought the picture.
Real talk that the younger generation are Jerry Springer. Them not ready. Them not have no sense, and them make our standard and our value a drop. The younger generation, the younger youth, them are forward out. And see some man out here embrace them. Cause you don't know the whole dancehall is set one way, where Alkaline was the strongest young youth, remaining in dancehall a certain way after Kartel and Mavado. Remember Alkaline are the one that forward after them, and really drape dancehall away as a young youth. Different from the massacre them and the popcorn them. Popcorn hype forward through the whole Gaza and also getting that popularity with Drake and finding some songs and them do them what them have to do an album and thing. Yeah, but Alkaline is one of the artists them who use that real authentic approach to dancehall like the Kartel and Mavado them. We start up badness, we some woman step to a general. And because Alkaline out here with so much strength, listen to me, don't move, people, listen. Yeah, Kartel, Alkaline is a general who is out here in dancehall. We stand up and really uplift dancehall a certain way. the man them fight against Alkaline and start point the arrow at the younger youths. The man say, them a money I go run dancehall, Alkaline fall off. Alkaline now do nothing for dancehall. And then push up some whole heap of young youth, including Skillibeng and some others. And I say, them a money I go run, them money take over. Them all compare some of them to Alkaline. And talk the truth of people, yeah, they weren't embracing somebody like Alkaline as a young youth who have that similarity to the, the Mavado and Vybzkartel approach. I'm not talking about lyrics and all these things. I'm talking about the approach to be dominant, to be influential, you know what I mean? To have an impact on dancehall. They were trying to pass it on to the Jerry Springers in dancehall. And it's just the truth, Sadiki. I have to explain it. Let's go.
Oh, I spend the money to write more time writing no Kartel concert. The younger generation, them really
Kartel concert them big, but Kartel concert them
Alkaline concert.
Listen me, them concert and a big like a little youth named NBA Young Boy concert.
And the tracks them use.
Listen me, a 50 song the man sing. And I sing the people them a sing with the youth and them a foreigner.
Meet me old Drake, tracks them
Drake
use.
Meet me them a joke to NBA Young Boy.
Yo, I'm not going into that hip hop conversation. Because, yeah, NBA, young boy, a big artist, but NBA can't talk to Drake, not even for a day. I'm not asking. Yeah, broski, Drake is the more commercial artist by far over NBA. Drake, we get 1,000 bookings, and NBA, we get like 500 bookings and lookings. And even cookings, too. That's the truth. You see me? But yes, the point is, the man is showing Sadiki that even the international artists, them, because you don't know, when you say American artists, you have to say international, right? Because they're a first world country. A Jamaica and a Caribbean, a first one. I'm going to talk to no matter with that. People, listen to me. Yes, the man is pointing out that these international artists, they're all using tracks to get their songs across. And Sadiq said that's a total different thing. You have to remember that Jamaica is the authentic place where start the drum and the bass. You know what I mean? Yeah, dancehall start with the bands and them thing. That's where our authentic dancehall are forward from.
Yes, right now the man must say bigger than Drake. That more make you know.
People, you guys have to leave your thoughts about that NBA and Drake situation. Which one you think is the bigger artist? I'm saying that the 6 Boss, which is Toronto Boss, yeah, the 6 Boss Drake, yeah, him are the bigger artist over NBA. I'm not asking. I'm telling the media that. We have some other topics that we need to tap in right now because this man is pointing out that, Kartel is not, and I repeat, on Sean Paul and Shaggy's level. So let's tap into that video right now.
MC nothing, you're biased, man. Me don't say a Vybzkartel and your boss still now you have to pick up fee.
But G, you're supposed to know that from day one that Nuffy is a really, really biased youth. Nuffy tell the world say a Vybzkartel are the only dancehall artist. I don't know if you talk on them thing there. As if dancehall not build up with all of these great names. The man has make it seems like Vybzkartel is the only artist in dancehall. And you cannot be spreading the gospel about dancehall that way to make it seems like one man can run dancehall. Run which dancehall? Run your mother house.
Can't compare Vybzkartel with Sean Paul and Shaggy. Because what Sean Paul and Shaggy have done, Vybzkartel reach half of that yet. Remember?
Real talk. I agree with that 100%. You know the talk, Shaggy. You know Mali Dan Nango sugarcoat. Cartel can't say what Sean Paul and Shaggy do out there internationally. No. Because some men are going to say, yeah, but a Jamaica, if Cartel over here, up on the right of the road, and Sean Paul them up on the left. Everybody who up on the left, I go Sabuma move over to the right. Cartel have more street cred. Cartel more popular. Cartel more influential, yes, in a Jamaica. But can we talk about the world, the wide world out there, broski? You guys need to be honest and talk the truth, fam. Cartel realized that his brand is not big out there on the international scene. And that's the reason why Kartel is pushing his brand out there on the international scene since forward from the bin. You dig? And that's the reason why Kartel tap into 90% of these big platforms across the international market, where they do interviews with the journalists them, because people do tap into these journalists to listen. And then remember that Jamaica itself is a big brand, and don't know Kartel represent Jamaica, and them say Jamaican artist Vybzkartel. Who didn't know the artist? The people them are Earth Fever and Ear Fever. Now they're seeing the face to put with the voice and the name. You dig? So this is just the truth, bro. Some people are just afraid to acknowledge that there's great dance dancehall artists out here, not only Vybz Kartel. Because if we, just celebrate all of the winnings, then we wouldn't be having this conversation now about who bigger and who this and who that. Like, if we as the patriots, the vloggers, the fans of dancehall who represent Jamaica, because that's where the pot cook, and then we export the food worldwide, meaning the music, then we would not be having this conversation. But one bag of segregation, and when him guys are Uncle Trim Red Cartel, him no want to give Sean Paul and Shaggy them ratings and say, yeah man, them money are great, man, them money out there and I roll do it bigger than Cartel. No man, no want to talk the truth. God knows that. I wonder what can I dance all this?
Say Shaggy personally sell diamond, You know what is diamond? Just
Broski, to be honest, I don't really vlog about the numbers. Numbers is not Malidan thing. I hate numbers when it comes to music. I love numbers when it comes to money. But when it comes to music, I don't use numbers to differentiate greatness of artists. No fam. I use their lyrical content and the impact of their music. And I will check on some of their songs that has been playing for the past 20, 10, 15 years. And when you play it today in 2025, the songs still have the same impact as if they're new songs. Mavado have some, Alkaline have some, Kartel have some. There's some great artists, Beanie Man, Bunty, name it, who have some, Shabba, Super Cat. I look at the impact of the songs and what the songs do for these artists and where the songs go. I don't use the numbers. Why I don't is because numbers weren't exist when our greats used to dominate the world. With the music, we never had numbers. To use the numbers, we'd have to use the impact of the artists, and the artists them song that really draped the world. For example, just stop in your memory if you're old enough to know music and use Bob Marley, for example, fam. That man's music, just think about it. Also, I want to explain something else before I move on, because I have that topic forward. Not today, but on another day. You see, most of our artists them today, they're not doing broken English. The man them are doing patois music. I will explain that in the next video. Make that sink in and soak in. See? Alright, let's go.
the statistic, man. You don't have to be biased, man. You get me? I say, and furthermore, yes, Vybzkartel a sell out arena and in my headline they show them, yes.
Of course, that's great for dancehall. That's great for Vybzkartel. Because at the end of the day, when they tap in and they try to find out which artist is this selling out so much arenas, you know what I mean? Like marinas. They're going to look and be like, where is he from? And somebody's going to tap that person on his shoulder who's asking the question, and they're going to be like, oh, he's from Jamaica. He's from Portmore. Yeah, Kingston, on that side of the world, the east side. Yeah, that's what they're going to say, broski. So at the end of the day, Jamaica is going to win in that, you know? Yeah, continue.
Certain barriers and he might create statement I own, you know? But at the same time, he don't reach half of the journey yet, man, you know? So don't be biased, man.
And that's just the truth. Vybzkartel is on his way to the top, to being one of dancehall greatest dancehall artists, and they're gonna compare him with some others who are in front of him and some who are also close to him. You dig? And it's just the truth. Vybzkartel gonna get there if Kartel continue on this pace that he's on for the next year. The entire 2026, nobody can talk to Kartel in the world if Kartel continue on this same speed. Remember Malidan said, the Tacha God, if Vybzkartel, the world boss, the Gaza boss, the so-called king of dancehall, bro, if that man continue on that same speed, broski, listen to me fam, it's gonna be greatness upon greatness and success upon success. Trust me, it's just the truth. He's gonna surpass some artists with ease. I talk music the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Now we're going to step up the topic to another notch, fam. Because as I said, there's this man who's pointing out that Chronicler is the one who stopped Alkaline from, demolishing Squash. And I don't know what he's talking about, because Alkaline demolished Squash and the entire 6. Only thing, let me be honest, him and Chronicler didn't go word for word. It was like a few songs the man them dropped, and that was it. And yeah, hear me, Malidan, you said too much. Droppy clippings, no bad man.
Wait, in the clash with Squash and Alkaline. Alkaline did not go on in a clash or go on in a clash. But look while me I reach one comment section since the war kick off with Malidan and Chronicler. I'm going to go through.
Broski, say it the right way, fam. Yo, I don't understand why dancehall fans are so biased these days about the truth. But, dog, are you guys losing your monthly rent? Are you guys losing your mortgage, the one them who pay a mortgage? Are you guys gonna be put out of your mother's basement, the one who are living with their mom? Like, what's the problem? Why are you people afraid to say it the way it is? Alkaline wasn't going in the clash. Alkaline was dominating the clash. That's how you put it. Alkaline did a kick up squash and I did squash wicked. That's how you talk music. Me no one-sided thing with no boy. Now no girl out here in a dancehall when it comes to speaking the truth about the artist them and the music. Me not depend that. When a mortgage time, me say artist, nobody has send me paycheck. Hey boy, talk the truth.
Comment section, I'm hear somebody say, yo, remember say Allah save squash from Alkaline.
Oh, Chronicler save squash from Alkaline. Oh, where? Hold on there, continue.
Kick back and stay so. Is that true? Like,
no, it's not. You know it's not true. You know it's a lie. Fam, why are you acting as if you're naive to everything? You know that's a lie, a big lie. I'm getting even upset. Why? Calm down, Malidan. Broski, fam. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Squash jump, Chronicler jump in the war, of course. But Chronicler didn't stop Alkaline. Alkaline stopped both of the man them. What else do you have to say, dog?
squash the Chronicler the step in a war, make Alkaline refuse to reply or what?
Are you dumb? Fam, bro, listen man. When Alkaline stepped to the man them in the darkest way ever, as if they cut off all hydrogen, all electricity, Alkaline quiet the man them. The man them run to FVD them and whosoever and FVD them put out things. And I said them want to talk to Alkaline and they're trying to reach out to the artist. And the artist now take no talk. And about FVD I say want peace. And the database said peace in your air boy. Peace in your mad, only peace a rest in a peace. And that the database say. Squash them run like a thief. Wonder if him have nothing else to say.
Whatever think about that? As Granny Clady step in a war, make squash and Alkaline war done.
Yo, you know, I'm not playing no more of the YouTube video because the YouTube mad and I can't bother with mad people. I deal with mad people every day out here on YouTube, you know that. I see them in the comment section. There's some people who don't even want to hear the truth even though they know the truth. Like, it's crazy out here, fam, with most of these fans. Bro, nothing like that. Alkaline quiet the man them throw in the white towel or the white flags or whatsoever it is and just wave it and say peace and they're done. And the man them run and they didn't reply and Alkaline was just like getting into that fifth gear. Because you know when you press the standard vehicle and you go some boom and start her from one gear, sink the clutch, one gear, move off, boom, vroom, and you rev it out one way, you go so boom, sink the clutch again, second gear, vroom, and rev it out, you me third gear, boom, vroom, fourth, vroom. Fifth gear, Alkaline just touch fifth gear and I say him one go sixth gear. When the man got some man draw for the sixth gear, there was no sixth there. Six them run gone. Left Alkaline alone in a war. Yeah, my viewers and subscribers, I have a bonus clippings that I wanted to share, but I changed my mind. This guy pissed me off about the man them were tattooing artists brand and name in their body. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that in another video. Stick around. You know, I got go to work already. But please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this video and about what these mans are saying about the whole cartel, the whole, you know, Doings performance, Alkaline, Squash Chronicler, name it. There's so much for you guys to talk about. Yeah, hear me? Slam them and blam them, touch them and patch them. I wonder if Seanpaul and Shaggy bigger than Vybzkartel out there in the world. Yo, dancehall not safe. These men are so biased. Of course, the bumbo clap man them bigger than cartel out there in the world, dog. Come on, dog.